Hey guys, it's Mai again, and for today's video we are going to be making the part 3 of our fall card. So as you can see here, we previously took our stencils and created this piece in the part 2. So in part 3 we're going to take that stencil that we used earlier and repurpose it for a new card base. In this case, I'm putting glue in the back of it and then gluing it to a brown cardstock. I am very shocked I didn't use glitter, to be honest with you, but I guess the leaves are pretty fancy looking here and there, so I didn't want it to take away from the leaf details. So I just kept a plain Jane brown background in the back of the stencil itself. So as you can see here, once you glue it on and resize the card, it is looking very, very nice. So to complete this look, I glued on the leaf dies that corresponds to the cutout. You can glue it down like I did with the gold leaf, or you can go ahead and put some foam tape in the back of it so that the leaf will pop up from the card to give it more dimension. So you can use this technique to keep going in and filling in the rest of the cutout. But for the case of this card, I found that leaving some of the empty spaces brown gives it more interest. So I'm only going to fill in some of them with the die cuts. You don't necessarily have to put it on top of the cutout itself. You can randomly place the die cuts as well. It's entirely up to what you want. I think that the background itself is pretty nice, so I just wanted to fill in the leaf details. At least that's just for my preference. I don't know about you, but I love using glue with that tiny little metal tip, because as you can see there, it allows me to get into the little crevices and then apply glue into those tiny little areas. I used to reach for the double-sided tape a lot, but now I'm finding myself reaching for the glue more often because I'm using that berry glue. It just dries clear. It sticks really well, and you don't need a lot of it to finish your project. So as you can see here, even with these leaf die cuts, I'm not applying glue to the entire die itself. I'm literally applying it to a small area and just gluing it down. It allows the corner of the leaves to kind of like pop up and curl up a bit, just like, you know, dried leaves that you will see outside, right? They curl up a little bit. So I didn't apply glue to the entire die cut itself. I'm so glad I did the gold cutouts, because in each of my cards, the gold leaves always gives it a nice oomph. It makes it look much fancier. So I highly recommend the gold leaf. Now you can try to use silver as well, but I think gold fall more in line with the fall season. So that's why I just use gold. But you can very much use silver if you wanted to. For this specific die cut, I use foam tape for the edge just to make sure that it's raised, but then I use some glue for the stem piece to hold it down, just so it doesn't end up flopping everywhere once the card is made. Again, press your image down. I'm using this hockey puck thing here, but you can very well use your own finger just to pat some of the excess glue off of the card. Again, you didn't have to do that piece because the berry glue itself would dry clear. So with this protruding leaf here, I'm just going to use a scissor to quickly trim it because we already trim our card to size. And there you have it, just trying to keep it simple. Our card base is pretty much done. Instead of Happy Thanksgiving anything, I decided to use a friend sentiment. And with the friend sentiment, I used this other sentiment that I printed using my computer, and then I just die cut the sentiment out. I showed you how to do this in a previous video, so if you want to learn how to do that, feel free to check out my other videos. And of course, what is a My tutorial without me improperly aligning something, right? I give up on trying to find a device that's going to help me align things straight. So I'm just going to eyeball it just as I've always done before. And there you have it. That is the third card using the leaf die sets that I got from Amazon. I have it here again, guys. I hope you have enjoyed all of my creations. And if you're interested in this die set, they are linked in my description. So feel free to go there there and check it out. And so there you have it, 1, 2, and 3. You can send this as a Thanksgiving card or just a friend appreciation card. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my channel, and if you've enjoyed my content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for future content. Have a good one. Bye.